Okay, let's just jump right in. I want you to picture something for a second.
Okay.
You're an IT manager, right? Massive corporate building.
Yeah.
And you've got, say, 250 conference rooms scattered across maybe 10 floors.
That's a lot of rooms.
And you get the email, critical security update. You have
Yeah.
to push it to the firmware on every single one of those screens.
Manually, you mean? If you're doing that manually, you're not an IP manager. You're a marathon runner with a USB stick.
Exactly. You are physically walking room to room. It's so inefficient, and it's just begging for mistakes.
Oh, for sure.
So that's the chaos we're looking at. And our deep dive today is on a potential solution to centralize that whole mess.
Yeah.
The Kramer VSM-CLOUD-1Y-PACKAGE-250.
It's a bit of a mouthful, that name. But the idea behind it is actually pretty simple.
Right?
It's all about moving AV management from, a physical job walking to the device to a cloud-based command center.
Okay, so the VSM, which is the VIA site management platform, this specific package we're looking at, it covers up to 250 devices for a year. But what does management really mean here?
It's visibility. It's all about visibility. Without something like this, that screen in Huddle Room B on the 4th floor it's a black box.
You don't know it's broken until someone important tries to use it.
Exactly. The classic break-fix model. You only hear about it when the CEO is calling you and they are not happy.
Been there.
So this platform, it brings in something called health checking. Think of it like a dashboard with the vital signs for all your AV gear.
So it's more than just, is it on or off?
Oh, way more. It's monitoring storage levels, it's checking firmware versions, connectivity status, all in real time.
So you can spot that a device is almost out of storage before the big meeting starts.
Precisely. Which leads right into the next killer feature, automated device updating.
Ah, so no more marathon running.
No more marathon running. Instead of that physical walk, you just schedule the updates remotely, push the new firmware to all 250 devices at, 2 a.m. on a Sunday, done.
Okay, so that brings us to the actual user experience.
Yeah.
The source material mentions VIA 4.0. What's that all about?
Right, so VIA is Kramer's wireless collaboration tech. And this is a big shift from just IT management to user usability.
The person in the room.
The person in the room. The biggest headache in any meeting is just getting your laptop to show up on the screen, right?
Always.
VIA 4.0 completely overhauls the user interface to make that connection just intuitive, even for guests who aren't on your company network.
I saw a security feature mentioned that really caught my eye. Automatic disconnection.
That's so critical. I mean, we've all seen it. The last meeting ends, the person leaves, but their desktop is still casting on the screen.
And maybe it's just their wallpaper, but maybe it's a confidential email.
Exactly. The system automatically kills that connection when the session ends. It just creates a clean slate for the next group. It's data security that you don't even have to think about.
Now, this is where I think it gets really interesting. We treat these screens as, passive. They're just black mirrors when no one's presenting.
Mm-hmm.
But this platform activates them for digital signage.
This is all about asset utilization. You've paid all this money for these nice screens. They shouldn't be doing nothing 80% of the day.
Right.
The VSM platform lets you use that idle time. Display company branding, HR announcements, welcome messages for clients.
And that ties right into the alerts feature I'm getting.
It does. It basically turns your entire AV network into an emergency broadcast system.
So you could use it for pizza in the break room, but...
You could, but in a real emergency, a fire, a security situation, you can instantly take over every single screen in the building to show evacuation routes or instructions.
Wow. It stops being an AV tool and starts becoming part of the building's safety infrastructure.
And you can prove its value, too, because the system has usage analytics. You can run reports, show which rooms get used the most, which devices are just sitting there. You can justify that ROI to the higher-ups.
Speaking of ROI, let's talk about the market context here. This is all coming from HDTV Supply.
Yeah, and they've been in the game a long time, 25 years. They're kind of a go-to for this stuff because of their support and fast shipping.
And the pricing is pretty interesting right now. The list price is usually around $7,200.
But it's listed now for just under $5,800.
$5,760, yeah. That's a pretty big discount for enterprise software.
It really is. And when you break that down per device, for 250 devices, the cost to manage your whole building's AV becomes very reasonable.
So to kind of wrap this all up, you're not just buying a fancy remote control here.
Not at all. You're buying a system that handles security, internal communications, and even emergency safety. It makes the IT manager's life easier, for sure, but it also makes the office safer and, more connected for everyone.
It really makes you wonder. If our meeting room screens can be this smart, managing themselves and helping keep us safe, how much other tech in our offices are we totally underutilizing? Something to think about. Thanks for listening to this deep dive.